What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So today they actually revealed what I think is like new raw supports, and I think that's like what everyone has been waiting for. Now just like a quick rundown as to like what we previously have gotten. Like we got Raise Moon, and then we got these obviously 8 new cards, which I think they're all ass actually. I misread this card. I think this card is only attributing the opponent's monsters, which is why I was confused, because when I first read this, I was like, this is only your monsters. But then they put this, which is kind of confusing. I think what that means is like, if you take control of an opponent's monster, then you tribute. So most of these cards were just bad. Raise Moon's insane. This deck, I've actually been playing this, and it's just really, really insane. So that deck is disgusting. And then Xenovator is a meme deck, and I think you guys have been saying like I'm playing it wrong, but I specifically mentioned that I played a 40 card deck, which was a pure build, like a super pure build, and it was horrible. It was really, really bad, and I was not playing it incorrectly. Okay, unless you're playing against other meme decks, this deck is ass. It was losing to all the better decks. Like Chaos was destroying me, Sky Strikers were destroying me. Like it was just very bad. And then the final thing was Senate, which I don't think Senate was really that good, to be honest. I tried it a bit and I was like, this is really bad, honestly. Maybe we haven't figured out how to actually use the cards, because the cards themselves are actually okay. I don't think they're bad, but yeah. So hopefully this raw archetype is going to be insane, and I have really high hopes for this. So let's see. Konami, oh, 10 cards, yes baby, yes. I love that. Also, if you're not aware, what they've been doing is, before we even look at this, I can see like the MARIK here. Before we even look at this, they printed Chaos Origins, which had Yugi on the cover, and then they printed Joey's, and they had Joey on the cover, right? And now they're doing MARIK instead of Seto, which makes sense because we already have a lot of good low-ice cards, and I think was still good. So they were obviously going to put MARIK on the next one. So let's see the art. Now for Joey and Chaos Origins one with Yugi, they actually looked very, very good. Like if I looked at that pack, I would have to buy it just because it looks good, even if the cards in it suck. So okay, let's see. Oh, that looks cool. Oh shit. Yo, that looks awesome. You got Raw on here, and then like the MARIK losing his mind here. Damn, that I actually like that there's like this hole in like the pack over here. Okay, this is actually perfect. This is actually just beautiful. I think the Joey one is still the best one out of them, but this is really, really good. Yeah, I actually love this. Okay, so let's see what the cards are gonna be. Why are we moving towards like I don't know, like a not meta, but like they've just been putting everything God. Why? I don't understand that. Whatever. So the sun, whatever, poet, Helpoemer. Okay. Helpoemer. Okay, he needs help, I guess. He looks like he needs help, yeah. Look at him. It's like he's chained to something. Art is interesting. Very cool. Like I like the hands over here. And then these like sacred texts. Level 5, Dark Fiend. 2000 attack, 1400 defense. Now I'm actually probably going to make this a bit of a longer video because it's the weekend now, so I actually have more time to analyze the cards instead of just like read them and, you know, misinterpret some of the stuff that they're doing. So 2000 attack, 14 defense is okay for a level 5, sure. You can only use each effect once per turn. You can discard one other card, special summon this card from hand. Okay. So it's discarding for cost, so you will lose that card, and then you can special summon this card. So if the activation of this gets negated, you still lose a card, so you go -1. But it can also be good, because you're discarding for cost, which means you can discard like Archfiend or whatever. Something tells me this is playable with Chaos, but yeah, I don't know guys, I don't know. Okay, this is very good, like super generic, and again, like Perolia has been getting a lot of value. I think it's better than Fua at the moment, because all the new archetypes are just summoning from the hand. So I think you definitely play 3 Perolia over like 3 Fua, because there's been a lot of decks that are actually playing around Fua really well, and Fua is just like acid at the moment, I feel like. But it hits rogue decks, which is why people still play it. So let's read the secondary effect. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Sun card from your deck to your hand, except the Sun Poet, so it can't add itself. Then if your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 higher than yours, you can discard one. You can discard one random card from there. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. This card's insane. I'm gonna reread it just so I don't, like, read this incorrectly and say something stupid. On special summon, this is triggering. There's no restriction to summoning this card. You can just cheat out with, like, whatever. As long as you manage to, like, get this, so you can revive it from grave, whatever, and then you trigger this, and it's gonna be a searcher plus a random hand drop. But the hand drop is tied to this, so opponents' life points have to be at least 2,000 higher. So if you open this card, this will not have this effect. So there must be a card that's gonna make you pay life points, so they can have this life. What that tells me is, like, this is not the card you want to start with, probably, within the combo. But it looks very good. Yeah, you're discarding for costs. I actually like cost more than not discarding for cost, to be honest, because of the decks that I play. So easy summoning restriction, and then, like, very strong special summon effect, and has an extra effect for tied under a condition related to the archetype, probably. Very good. And then during the end phase, if Immortal Sun was sent to your grave this turn, you can add this card from your grave to your hand. Okay, so you also get follow-up with this. And this is not your end phase, this is just during the end phase. I like this card. This card looks really good. I mean, we'll have to see what the other cards are doing, obviously, but this on its own looks really good. Yeah, wow. Let's move on. This was a dark, right? Yeah, and this one's also a dark. So this one's a warrior here. And this one was a fiend. The Sun's Destructor. Oh, Makyura! No way! This card was banned, guys. This is the one that lets you activate traps from the hand, if I remember correctly. Makyura the Destroyer or something? Yeah, this one. I think they errated this card. This card initially was so broken, if you didn't know. Because you can use it with, like, I don't know, like an Exodia FTK or some shit. And it's just ridiculous. So this is the retrain of that card. Is this a retrain of something? I don't know. If it's a retrain of something, let me know in the comments, but I don't think so. Okay, so we have a retrain Makyura, level 4 Dark Warrior, 1612, nice. You can only use this, okay, both effects once per turn. This card is normal or special summon, or sent from the hand or field to the, oh my god, what? Hey yo, just like anything triggers this, what the fuck? Okay. You can set one Sun spell or trap from your hand or deck. If it is a quick play spell or a trap, oh my god, yes. Okay, perfect. This is, I feel like this archetype is going to be broken. I don't know. This is really, really good. You're dodging, Droll, and Lockbird, and then whatever you set is going to be activatable, which is exactly what these decks need, right? You're not going to sell a deck that's going to be setting a trap. I don't care how good the trap is. If it's not usable that turn, it's not usable. Period. It's going to be bad. People are only going to play one copy if it's mandatory to play it, and that's it. But this makes me, think that, I could play maybe more copies of the trap if it's very good. So, I love this. This is going to trigger on literally anything, guys. And you know what's even crazier? This does not say card effect. This says sent from the hand or field to the grave. It does not say by card effect. What that means is, like, if you send it by droplet, it's going to trigger. And on normal or special summon, and this is a level 4, so you can easily just, like, normal summon it. Yeah, this card's looks very good. We'll have to see what these are doing, the quick play and trap. Hopefully they're good. Otherwise, like, there's no point of having a card like this. During the end phase, okay, so they all have this gimmick, where, like, in the end phase, if you have, like, if Immortal Sun was sent to the grave, you get to add all these to the hand. I haven't read the cards, but I'm gonna make a prediction that I think these will actually be only triggered usually on the opponent's turn, because, like, this would be sent to the grave after you revive it from the grave somehow. This is what I think, because historically, like, from the actual anime, I think the Raw sends itself to the grave when it's revived from the grave. So these will probably be triggered on that. But yeah, this card looks very good. Okay. Oh my god, Gil Garth? You guys remember this? This was a normal monster. I think. It was the machine guy. Oh, he's a fiend, actually. Yeah. Alright, cool. Level 4 Dark Fiend. These guys are actually, like, big, right? 16 is okay. And then 18 is actually good for level 4. The Sun's Terror Machine Gil Garth. You can only use each effect once per turn. If you control a Sun card, you can special summon this from your hand. Okay, I like that they put card and not a monster or spell or trap or some shit. It makes the restriction easier and makes this better. And it's also a level 4. So like, if you don't have this, you can just still normal summon it. You can tribute this card. This is a spell speed 1 effect. Then target one other card in either grave. Send one Sun card from your deck to the grave. And if you do, place that targeted card. Ooh. Okay, so I wish this was a quick effect, but this is still decent, right? So you're gonna tribute this card, which means it's gonna dodge Emperor and Veiler unless they preempt it. Then you're gonna target one other card in either grave, so you can't target itself when you tribute it. And the fact that it can target either grave is actually threatening because it can out things like Chaos, because you just hit the ritual spell or you hit the Archfiend, and this says card, not a monster specifically. Right? So you target, and then this is the cost. The cost is to target. Then when it resolves, you're gonna send one Sun card from the deck to the grave, and if you do, place the targeted card on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So this, if you do, is usually, I think, for Shifter, because if it doesn't get sent to the grave and gets banished instead, then this will not apply this effect. But okay, this actually is, I don't know how good this is going to be. We're going to have to see like what we're sending off this, and if there's the good cards that are going to trigger. I would think the trap card would probably trigger, and the trap card revives something from the grave. I feel like that's what it's going to be, but we'll see. During the end phase, if Immortal is sent to the grave, you add this to your hand. Okay, cool. So you have a level 4, another level 4, and then level 5, and all of them can be easily just summoned, right? This is the only one that doesn't have like a special summon thing, but it can also trigger on this. And this is hand or field to the grave. Actually insane. You can just link this off, right? Alright, cool. Next. The Sun's Torture Device, Viser Des Shock. Is this a card? I don't remember this being a card. I don't think so. It's not a retrain, it's just a new card. Yeah. Level 4 Dark Fiend, so they're all fiends, except this one a warrior. Yeah, okay. Makes me think about Fiendsmith. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, but the only thing is like they're dark, but that's not gonna stop people from playing Fiendsmith probably. 800, 1200, first and third effect once per turn. Okay. If a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard and you control a Sun card, even during the damage step. Oh, okay. What is it doing? You can special summon this card from hand, and if you do, return one other card on the field to the hand, extra deck, and if you do... Wow. This is in the damage step, right? Well, not really. This is... It can trigger in the damage step, but... Hold on, I'm trying to think. Like, how are you triggering this realistically? When you attack over a monster they control, and it gets sent to the graveyard, you trigger this card, right? And then you special summon it, and then you return one other card on the field to the hand or extra deck. And then you inflict 800, and this is 800, so you can attack for another 800 after that. And it can't be destroyed by battle. And then adds itself back. This is actually a good interruption. I think being able to return any other card on the field to the hand or extra deck is pretty good. Yeah. That's very, very, very good actually. It's a non-targeting as well. And the fact that it can like out what do you call it, like skill drain and stuff like this makes it even better. Because this is all one effect. Special summon from hand, and if you do, return one other card. It doesn't, this is not a separate trigger, right? If this resolves to summon, it applies the whole effect. Yeah, this looks very good actually. On its own, it doesn't do anything, right? And you do need to control a sun card, but it's an interruption. So I'd maybe play one of this, but it's still a very strong interruption, I feel like. Okay, nice. Alright. I feel like this is gonna be broken. Okay, before we read this card, what do I think this is gonna do? I feel like it's just gonna summon from the archetype by just tributing opponent's monsters. Just super generic. And then it's gonna lock you into something. But we'll see. Son of Darkness, the Winged Dragon of Ra. This guy, oh my god, he looks insane, guys. Look at this. Do you guys know what he reminds me of? Look at his, look at the background, the red. Do you guys know who else has this? This guy. It's literally the same, right? I'll just zoom this in. Hold on. Actually, let's click on this. Yeah, you can't really see the red too much here, but that's literally the same thing. Yeah. Okay, that looks really cool. Oh, and it has. Oh my god. Yeah, that looks insane. All right, chill. Okay, so let's see what it does here. The Winged Dragon of Ra plus 3 Sun Monsters. Okay, level 10 Divine Beast. Oh, Divine. So that's actually very important. This right here, you guys see that? This looks like a light, but it's actually a Divine. This is like an attribute that's kind of rare. Not many cards have it besides the Egyptian cards. Okay, so you need to fuse into this, which is interesting. I would think if they were gonna make this a fusion, then Test have like an easy summoning restriction, because the whole deck would probably just resolve around this card. And so that means because it requires 3, you probably like send from deck. What do you guys think? The trap sends these monsters from the deck and then like fuses into this. We'll see. Unaffected by other card effects. Yep, of course. You have to give this card this effect. Otherwise, like, what's the point? It's 2026, right? Second effect, once per turn, during the main phase. Quick effect. You can discard any number of sun cards, then choose that many monsters, that many of your opponent's occupied main monster zones. Your opponent sends the monsters in those zones. Whoa. Okay, this does not work the way you guys think that this does, by the way. You guys know how insane this is? Like genuinely. Let me just explain to you like how this is gonna be used. There are a lot of unaffected monsters in the upcoming meta, okay? Like so many unaffected. So this can be unaffected here. You have Chaos unaffected, 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 unaffected. Like this is also unaffected, I guess. Like there are so many unaffected monsters, okay? And in the upcoming meta, there's even more. Why am I talking about unaffected monsters here? Because this says you can discard any number of sun cards, then choose that many zones. You're not affecting the monster, you're affecting the zone the monster is in. And what's it doing? It's making the opponent send the monsters to the grave. So even if they're unaffected, it's not an effect to send them to the grave. It's actually making the player send them to the graveyard. Like the Roma cannon, right? This is disgustingly strong. Because you cannot stop this. And does this work like targeting? I don't even know. Because you're choosing, right? You still choose them. The opponent sees what you're choosing. And then he has to send them to the grave. I think that's how it works. It doesn't matter. Like, if the opponent summons double Liger against this card, do you guys think Liger stops this? You just send both of them to the graveyard. And how are you going to destroy you? Liger can't affect this. Well, the only thing stopping it is battle right now. If this card has infinite attack, it's over. Alright, let's see. When an attack is declared involving this card, you can pay LP so that you only have one left. Yes, this is the anime effect. This card gains attack and defense equal to the amount of LP paid and the total attack of all sun. Oh my god! What? Yo, there's no way. This is ridiculous. It gains the total attack of all sun cards currently in the graveyard. So, this requires 3 sun cards and a Winged Dragon of Rock, okay? Assuming you, I don't know, send like the, like one of this, and one of this, okay? How much attack is this? 18 plus 16. This is, what, 2,000, 3,000, 400, I think. And then this is 5,400 plus, this is going to be 5,400 plus whatever life points you paid to have 1 life. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. This guy's going to be just like, I don't know, like over 10,000. So if the opponent attacks over this to attempt to out it, you just make it gain 10 bajillion LP, and then they die in that like battle, right? Wow, this card's ridiculous. This card's insane. Oh, I'm playing this deck. Oh, I am playing this deck. That's mad. Fuck it, I'm playing Chaos. I don't care. I'm playing Chaos with this. Just like everyone's unaffected, and you have this magnificent, I don't even know what to call this, like, ridiculous effect here. Okay. Yeah, wow. And this is discarding sun cards, not sun monsters. And it says soft once per turn, so if you... Technically, if you're able to summon more copies of this, which we'll have to see how easy that is to even summon to begin with. Yeah, this would be insane. The only thing stopping this at the moment is the summoning condition. Like, how easy is it to summon? That's the only question. Because we already know now that this is insane. Wow. Okay. Ridiculous. And the fact that now we have a fusion that mentions Winged Dragon of Ra. Hold on. The Winged Dragon of Ra. Okay. This is relevant because I think you can directly add this now. This one, right? So it can't be special summon, so you can't like go fusion deployment and summon this. But there are cards that can like reveal it and add it directly. I forgot what they're called, but they're basically like spell cards. Yeah, that looks just nasty. This card's ridiculous. Alright, and we have another few. Oh, Lava Golem! What? Okay, this card, by the way, this, I don't need to tell you guys what this is from, because you guys know Lava Golem actually never fell off, which is insane. The Sun's Steel Cage. This is Jinzo, Baby Dragon, and then what is this? Who is that? Some, like the player, probably. Oh, I just know this is gonna tribute the opponent's monsters. There's just no way. Alright, level 8 Fire Fiend Fusion effect monster, 3000 attack, 225, yep. 1 sun monster you control, plus 2 face-up monsters on the field. Oh, this is not contact fused, is it? Cannot be used as fusion material, must be either fusion or special summon from the next deck to your opponent's main monster zone by sending the ball. Oh shit! Oh no! Yo, that's insane! Okay, okay, let's calm down here. Let's calm down. So, if you play an unaffected deck, this is the deck to fucking destroy them. Because usually unaffected monsters, like the decks with unaffected monsters, heavily rely on these monsters, like Chaos, right? So if you're able to play a deck like this, which gives zero fucking shits about that, there's 0% chance they can win. And I love that they put this in, because that means you cannot slap this in every other deck. You have to play a Sun monster to be able to even make this live, right? Yeah, this is just insane. And it's sending 2 face-up monsters on it, not even 1. This is like an Alba Lenatus kind of effect, right? Except it's not obviously sending everything, but this is insane. Is this even once per turn? Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned from the exit to your opponent's main zone by sending that ball. If you summon it with the second method, you can only special summon once for the rest of the... Oh, okay, there is a restriction. You can only special summon once for the rest of the turn if you use this effect instead of the fusion. You can only special summon this once per turn this way, no matter which method you use. Once per turn during your sandbag phase, take 1000 damage, attribute to the original effect. I don't care. like this right here, fine, because it says for the rest of the turn, right? So if like the first action you did was this, would that matter? We'll have to see the other cards to see how easy it is to summon this disgusting monster. But this is gonna out a lot of decks, guys. You just set this. Yeah, you just set as Sun Monster. So I can go like for this, set it, and then I can just contact fuse with the opponent's monsters. Just like Albaz, right? Yeah, this is just insane. Wow. 8 Fire Fiend. Yeah, this is just very, very good. Alright. Monster Reborn? What is this? Is this Monster Reborn? Immortal Sun. Quick play spell cards. Wow, quick play. Special summon 1 Winged Dragon of Ra monster from your grave and/or banishment, ignoring its summoning condition. Then if it is the Winged Dragon of Ra, send it to the grave. And if you do, you can special summon the Winged Dragon of Ra monster from your extra deck. Oh shit! Send any monster summoned by this effect to the grave during the end phase. Ah, okay, I see. During your end phase, if this card's in the grave, you can discard 1 Sun card. Add this. Okay, that's good. It also has recursion. It's like Chaos, right? We know how insane Chaos is because of the recursion. Having a card like this that also has recursion is going to be very good, obviously. We know that. And this is a quick play spell. So this right here, insane. If this was a normal spell, I would be like, okay, whatever. But this is a quick play. You can use this on the opponent's turn. So you can only summon this, I guess, from the extra deck, right? And then once this is summoned, you have this. Yeah, okay, damn. You can also go for an FTK line. Oh my god, you can go for an FTK line? What? Okay, so if you just go immediately into battle phase and you just have like Winged Dragon of Ra in the graveyard somehow, immediately you activate this, and then you win the duel. Because I don't know, I think your damage is gonna be insane. Actually, wait, no. Although you can cheat this out, you're not gonna have these in the graveyard, right? You need a way to actually send the Sun cards to the grave. This is only sending Ra. You summon it, ignoring the summoning condition, then you send it to the grave. Okay, and the funny thing is this can actually summon any Winged Dragon of Ra monster. So if you look at this is the Winged Dragon of Ra. You can summon Sphere Mode, technically, right? Because it ignores summoning condition. So you can cheat this out. You can summon the Immortal Phoenix. What does this do? If the Winged Dragon is sent to the grave, blah blah blah, cards effect cannot be activation, blah blah blah, you can... Okay, I mean, you can play this, I guess, if you want. What else? Winged Dragon of Ra, that's the OGs, okay. So, Winged Dragon of Ra, Sphere Mode, and the Phoenix. Pretty damn cool, isn't it? But it has to go to the grave in the end phase. Okay, there has to be a proper way to summon it, though. Okay, let's see this one. The Sun leading down into the darkness. Is that Joey's card? Oh yeah, it is. I forgot what he's called, but this is like the one that requires 3 tributes. Continuous spell card. Activate this card by sending 1 winged... Oh, it sends it for cost. There we go. Sending 1 Winged Dragon of Ra monster from your hand, deck, or face-up field to the grave. Wow, okay. So you can actually send as many as you want, because I think you can activate this as many times as you want, this card. And this is the cost to actually activate the card. Now there is one downside to this. If your opponent goes Shifter, or you're under Dark Law, you cannot activate this card because you can't pay the cost. Aside from this is actually good because you can just immediately send Ra to the grave, and this will be live. Right? Okay, wow. During your main phase, if this card was activated this turn, you can add 1 Sun monster from your deck to your hand. Nice. If a monster is destroyed by battle, inflict damage to its controller. Wait. If a monster is destroyed by battle, inflict damage to its controller equal to the original attack. Then if you have the Winged Dragon front grave, you gain 1000 LP. So just like recycling. Oh, this is... Oh, it's once per turn. Okay. So you're basically just like recycling your life points after you paid a shit ton for this guy. I feel like maybe they could have done like 2000 LP or like a bit more, because you want to keep like looping this, right? This right here. Just keep looping it forever. But yeah, I mean, it's a starter. I have no complaints. And that's also getting this into the graveyard. And this card's easily searchable because it's a Sun card. Nice. The Sun Domination. Okay, there's actually two traps here. Sun Domination. This is what? Sphere Mode and Harpy. Okay, what is this? You can use the first and second once returned. If a Winged Dragon of Raw monster is on the field, apply these effects in sequence. Special summon one monster from each graveyard to your field. Okay, and then if the Winged Dragon of Raw is on the field, take control of all monsters. Oh my god. Yo, okay. So there is actually a restriction to this, by the way. The restriction is the fact that, first of all, you need... Oh, it says Winged Dragon of Raw monster on the field. It does not say you need to control it. Because in the mirror match, you can actually activate this, which is insane. Yeah, okay. But anyways, assuming that you are the only player playing this, you're going to control the Winged Dragon of Raw, you're going to special summon one monster from each grave to your field, which means 2 more monsters. That means you have 2 slots left. Well, monster zones, I mean. So, then you can... This doesn't make sense, though. It says, if a Winged Dragon of Raw monster is on the field, you can activate this, right? But then, it says here, if the Winged Dragon of Raw is on... It's still going to be on the field, right? What would happen that would make it not be on the field by then? That makes no sense. Okay, well, whatever. Then it's going to take control of all monsters your opponent controls. You cannot take control of all monsters your opponent controls because you only have 2 zones left. Unless I'm reading this incorrectly. Yeah, it's special summoning 1 monster from each grave to your field. And then it's applying this effect. Okay, I mean, the card looks really good. It's just that, oh, I was gonna say it's not activatable this turn, and then I remembered. Then I remembered. Wait, is it this one? No, it's this one. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. What do you guys think about that? You just immediately take control of all monsters they control. And you get to special summon from each grave to your field. And you know what the crazy... Oh my god, that's mad, actually. Let's read the Winged Dragon of Ra. Hold on. You can't special summon this, right? And this is not ignoring summoning condition? Okay, thank god. I was gonna say, like, if you are able to revive this as well, there's just no way that you're ever gonna lose with this deck. But yeah, you can't, because it can't be special summoned, and this does not ignore summoning conditions. But yeah, this actually looks really good still. I just don't know why they put this in. This doesn't really make any sense, because it will obviously be on the field. Nothing would change. You can't activate anything in between these being applied, right? You can banish this card from grave and tribute to 1 Winged Dragon of Raw monster, gain LP equal to the attack. Okay. So after you go crazy on your opponents, and you have 1 life points left, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna activate this in the end phase before it gets sent to the grave. You activate this, you tribute that monster, it's gonna have like 10k or some shit, and now you gain all that life points. Okay, I actually like this card. I think this card is very good. And it's also activatable the turn it's set as well. The Sun's Protector Egyptian Slime. Oh, nice. Continuous trap card. This was a normal trap card. You can only activate 1 card with this card's name per turn. Special summon this card in defense as an effect monster. Aqua. Okay. This is in reference to the slime. Yeah, like the OG slime. If it is special summoned. Wait, what? Oh, so when you special summon this card, it special summons as an effect monster, not a normal monster. It is also still a trap, okay? And then it gains these effects. So once it's special summoned by this, you can add 1 Sun card from your deck to your hand, Then if it's a monster and this is your opponent's turn, you can special summon it. And it also cannot be destroyed by card cards. Okay, that's very interesting because you can actually again set this immediately and then you can activate it because of the other monster that sets it directly, and then you can activate it immediately, obviously. So you activate this, get to add any sun card from your deck to your hand, and you also have this monster on the field. And this is a sun card, so it can be used to summon the Fusion Winged Dragon. But there's no proper way to summon this, right? Without like a polymerization. And I'm not fucking using polymerization. The only way is like with this. Okay, interesting. And then we have a Immortal Phoenix retrain. Nice. Wait, does the effect of the quick play during the end phase even affect the boss monster? Oh, that boss monster? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about this one? Send any monster no, this is... Okay. This right here, it's obviously going to affect it because it was summoned by this card. So this is actually one effect, right? So it's saying you summon it, but there's a lingering effect that you must send it. So the lingering effect came before the monster is being summoned, I think. That's how it works, if I'm not mistaken. So it will be sent to the grave. Yeah. Yeah, this actually... Okay, this deck actually looks insane. And the fact that there's 0 locks makes this even more insane. There are some requirements, like you need specifically sun cards, but there's no locks. And that's insane. Like, you just add whatever sun card you want to your hand. And also discard a card, and then you can set whatever you want with this. And this is super easy to also get, because other ways to actually discard with this deck. Send, add... No, there's nothing I think that can, like, discard, from what I'm seeing. Oh, actually, this is gonna be discard. So I can see, like, this being able to discard this from the hand, and then you get to trigger both. Meaning that you can add and then chain link block it with this to set directly. Damn, I'm already comboing. What the fuck? And then it's gonna be activatable this turn. And I guess I was right about this, kind of, right? Because when it gets sent to the grave, and there's a card that can summon on the opponent's turn. Actually, wait. It says Immortal Sun. This is not this card. Oh my god, I just realized. These cards require you to play the Immortal Sun. What the fuck? What if I don't want to play it? What the hell? No! Yo, Konami, you did not just fuck me over. Where's the Immortal Sun? Hold on. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's a spell. It's a spell. Okay, thank God. I thought they were in referencing this, and I was like, why do I have to play this? Maybe I don't want to. Oh yeah, this getting sent to the graveyard is completely fine because, like, you get to have this, right? So this says you can discard 1 sun card and then add this to your hand. That's completely fine. You add it to your hand, and then whatever you discard, it actually gets added back in the end phase. Because this adds back, this adds back, this adds back, and this adds back. And the fact that this adds itself back is actually insane because then you have this live, right? Oh, yeah. And then if you manage to actually discard this with, like, Droplet or whatever, because this is going to be in your hand, you can also set something else. So you can get both traps, technically, right? And I know the exact card that I will use to discard this guy. It's a little card I like to call... Yep. Now the only thing is that there's no, like, level 8 synergy with Chaos in this deck, because there's no main deck monsters that are level 7 or higher, but it doesn't matter. I think this deck is insane. I'm gonna play it pure first, and then I'll see, like, what I can slap in. Not necessarily Chaos. I'm obviously joking, but yeah, this deck looks ridiculous. If I miss anything and there's like something that is really cool as well that you guys noticed, let me know in the comments. We'll have to see how good this deck is, because I think on paper this looks ridiculous. Like, actually insanely good. Yeah. And we'll just put this as like the final picture before we end the video. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about these cards. And I will catch you guys in the next one.